Hey golfers, are you looking to add more club head speed to your golf swing? Well, today I'm going to go over two big ways that you are able to do this. So the two ways are this. One is we can increase our ramp time, or more simply, the time you have to put force into the club. If you can increase how long you can apply your force, you'll have more time, you'll have the ability to add more force to your swing. Or you have to learn to generate more force into your club. So we have to get more force into the handle, more torque into the handle to get the club moving faster. We can either, again, increase our ramp time. So that's going to be a bigger, longer swing because now we have more time to put energy into the handle by the time I hit it. Or you're going to have to work on being able to create force faster into that handle, all right? And that's why different players can hit the ball longer. They do it different ways. And the longest ball hitters probably take a combination of the both of them. So you could take a Jon Rahm or a Tony Finau, where they're really short and it's like their left arm is at parallel when they play. They don't do a long backswing, so they don't have as much ramp time to get higher club head speed, but they can generate force really rapidly, really quickly. And if you watch Tony Finau, and if he does choose to go, and there's been videos of this, get really long, his ball speed goes way higher, all right? But he chooses to play at a shorter swing because it helps him obviously be more accurate. But then you could have someone like a John Daly who gets really high across the line. If you watch all the long ball hitters, they're taking huge, massive turns and swings because now this is going to allow them to have more time to apply force right into the handle of the golf club, which is going to allow them to create a higher club head speed. So this is where individuals, when they get older, get stiffer, it's hard for them to generate speed a lot of times because one, they get weaker because they lose muscle mass, so they don't have the strength or the power to create force as fast, and they get tighter so they can't turn as far and have as much more time to generate that force. So if I'm a golfer and I want to add more speed, what could I focus on? So this is when it comes to fitness. Actually, before we get into fitness, we can talk about ways to artificially create more range of motion. So if you could do a program, and if I get more turn, perfect, right? If I do a fitness program, I can work on getting more thoracic rotation. I can work on getting more hip rotation. That's going to give me more time to increase my ramp time. But let's say I don't want to go to the gym, even though you should, right? What's something I can do right now? Well, some people like to lift their heel up when they go in their backswing, and this gives them a little more hip turn and shoulder turn. So now they have more time to apply force to the handle of the club, right? Or I could also bend my elbow, and that's going to allow me to get my arm higher and further back here versus keeping it straight. You have to play with it to make sure it doesn't affect your swing too much and whatever your swing coach says, but those are two ways to artificially create more distance and time, to give you more time to add force. Or you have to put the hard work in the gym, and we start working on thoracic rotation, we start working on hip rotation, right? So there's increasing mobility. And then there's also the strength and power aspect, how I can create force more rapidly, all right? So some people don't have any strength at all, so it's really hard to produce power. Or some people are strong, but they can't produce the force rapidly, and so they need more power training, plyometric training. And that's where in our evaluation we can say, hey, you have the strength, you don't have the strength, or maybe you do have the strength, but you don't have the power, and we have to design a program to fit that need of where you're at with that. So that's why a properly programmed fitness program in the gym can really help someone improve their ramp, the amount of time they can apply force to the club, and it can help them increase their ability to create more force into the club. So if you're looking for help on how to improve either one of those, please email us back or reach out, and we will love to set a consultation up with you.